Welcome to Jellyfish Lake in the Republic of Palau, about 500 miles east of the Philippine Islands. My name is Troy Bigelow, and this is one in a series of videos that I shot while diving from the Palau aggressor in 1997. This unique site consists of a small lake in the center of an island that is cut off for the most part from the surrounding ocean, so there is very little for the jellyfish to feed on. Over time, the jellies have developed a symbiotic relationship with algae that lives within them and provides all the food that they need. The algae uses the energy from the sun to produce the food, so the jellies dutifully carry the algae from the western basin to the eastern and back throughout the day to maximize the amount of food produced. So, since these jellies are pretty much self-contained, they've lost the need for those nasty stinging cells. And while they do still actually have them, they're not powerful enough to be noticed by a human being. The best way to see this lake is obviously snorkeling, and probably the only way since scuba equipment's not really allowed. The lake has two different layers in it. The top layer is an oxygenated layer. It's about 15 meters deep, about 49 feet. And then the layer below that is about the same depth, but zero oxygen levels and devoid of life. Not much to see there. Most of the jellies I saw in the lake were golden jellyfish. They're related to another jelly in surrounding lagoons called the spotted jellyfish. The other jelly that I saw in the lake is called a moon jelly, and it's kind of an interesting animal, pretty much completely transparent as you can see, and it slowly pulses its way toward the surface of the lake, and at some point it just kind of spreads out, I think you'll see here, and just kind of flattens out and starts to sink. And as it sinks, I believe that it collects zooplankton, small tiny animals, in its stinging cells, which again are not really noticeable by humans. It was very cool to take a deep breath and swim down under the waterways, kind of cruise along through the masses of animals. Some areas a little thicker than others, but very impressive and a lot of fun just kind of mixing in with these critters. I would check before you go. I know the next year an El Nino event caused a die-off of these animals. They came back in full force the next year, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's a beautiful location and definitely worth the trip if you're in the area. I may have forgot to mention that it's a little bit of a trek to get in and out of the lake. A little bit steep and treacherous footing in spots, but it's definitely manageable. And on the hike up on one side and then going back down, rope lines there to help you on your way. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll be putting a few more up along the way from different sites around the world. And my name is Troy Bigelow, Jade Undersea Productions.